Hey everyone, I'm back with part 2 and episode 2 of my book collection Unhaul here. And in the last video I was talking about Karen Robards. I said I was going to keep this one. This is Night Magic. This is by Warner Books, Contemporary Romance. If you haven't read any of Karen Robards' romance books, you need to try her out. She's an excellent writer. This was published in 1987. This is a real old book, 1987. See if there's a picture of her in here. No, there's no picture. And I'm not going to read the back of this. I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep this. She's a favorite author of mine. Next I have Paranormal Look Like. This is Tor Romance, Hunter's Moon by C.J. Adams and Kathy Clamp, C-L-A-M-P, Clamp. Hunter's Moon. Let's see when this was published. This was published in 2003. Let's see if there's a picture of the author. No, there's no picture of them. I'll read a little bit of this. Sue Quentin has reached the end of her rope. She's desperate and there's only one way out, death. Her plan doesn't include falling for Tony, the mysterious hitman she hires. He listens when she speaks and somehow convinces her that maybe her problems aren't entirely insurmountable. He even thinks her little potbelly is sexy, so he's a werewolf. Everyone has flaws. Sue enjoys being cuddled by Tony, and for his part, Tony likes the way Sue moans when he touches her. She begins to think she and Tony might have a shot at a future together, despite his unorthodox profession, and even though she doesn't know his real name. But when Tony's enemies, not all of them whom are fully human, decide Sue makes a perfect target, will Tony risk letting his darker side out during the day to save her? Oh, this sounds interesting. I might have to give this a try. It sounds interesting. At first I was like, no, I don't think so, but I might keep this and check this out. I think this is another one of my sister because this is like a paranormal, and this is Hunter's Moon. I think I'm going to keep this and check it out and see do I like it. Next I have Masters of Darkness by Susan Sidemore. I hate that light is shining on there. Let me see, can I move this camera back a little bit? There we go. Susan Sidemore, Master of Darkness, and this is probably look like it's going to be a paranormal too. This is by Pocket Star Books, a Pocket Star Books romance. Let's see when this was published. This was published in 2006. See if there's a picture. No picture of the author. I'll read a little bit of this. Oh, this is a vampire romance. When vampire hunter Ethan, okay, I'm gonna mess this last name up. I'm not even gonna pronounce it. When Ethan mistakes Laurent, a renegade vampire of tribe Metacore, for her new partner, he's not about to correct her. He's stolen a laptop full of sensitive films from the tribe leader, Justin Anna, and needs help cracking the encryption. At first, he wants sexy and intelligent Eden only for her computer wizardry, but soon he wants her for much more. Okay, yeah, well, that didn't catch my attention too much, so I'm not going to keep this one. So let's look on Goodreads and see what the readers gave it. Right, this is in a series. This is the Prime series, and this is book number 4. And the readers liked it. They gave it a 4.3. If you can see it there, a 4.3. But I'm not going to keep it. It didn't catch my interest. And this is Master of Darkness, Susan Sidemore, and I will put that on Amazon. Next we have Marlis Melton, and this is a Warner's book. I wonder do Warner still publish books? Warner Forever, In the Dark. This looks like it's a romantic suspense. So let's see when this was published. Published in 2005. Let's go back here and see, is there a note? No picture of the author. I'll read a little bit of this. Hannah Gary wants revenge. A rogue SEAL commander had her defense intelligence partner killed. He threw her into a Cuban prison and he's still trafficking stolen weapons. But to catch a bad SEAL, she needs a good one. Lieutenant Luther Lindstrom is used to calling his own shot in combat and in the bedroom. Okay, he just ended his engagement to his pretty in pink cheating fiance. The last thing he wants is a relationship, especially with a sexy, strong-willed woman like Hannah. Yet danger has a way of driving people together. With Hannah and Luther only a step away from one of the FBI's most wanted criminals, their attraction grows to explosive proportion. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to keep this one either. So let's look on Goodreads and see what's going on with this one. This is also in a series. This is SEAL Team 12 series. And this is book number 2 in the series. Oh, and it's also got a good rating. It got a 4.7. But I'm not going to keep it. I don't think I'm going to keep it in the dark. I don't know, though. Decisions. I'm not going to get rid of any books, Jesus. I'm just keeping all of them. I think I'll keep it and try it out. Oh, my goodness. I'm doing too much. Here's Tammy Hall. I can never pronounce her last name, but here you go. And this is Dark Paradise. And this is a Bantam book. I guess this is a contemporary. Maybe this is I think she write romantic suspense. I think this is going to be a romantic suspense. And let's see here. This was published in 1994. Let's see if there's a picture. Nope. And I'll read a little bit of this. Marley Jennings had come to New Eden, Montana for a much needed vacation, but her dream getaway soon became a nightmare. For when she arrived, her best friend Lucy was dead, and Maury couldn't silence her suspicions that New Eden was harboring her killer. J.D. Rafferty is a hardened rancher with a grudge against greedy outsiders and women who won't take no for an answer. A man whose rough charm and dark desire Marley finds impossible to resist. But when his way of life is threatened, his code of honor demands that he do whatever he can to protect it, no matter who gets in his way. I think I've read this before. Oh yeah, I must have. I wrote okay in here, so I'm not going to keep this one because I don't remember it, but I like this cover. Can you see it? I love that cover. Let's see what Goodreads gave this one. Okay, here this was a 3.99, and you can see, if you can see there, the cover has totally changed on there. But this the readers gave this a 3.99, so I will be giving this one to the library. Next up, I have Forbidden Magic by Cheyenne McCrae, and this was published by St. Martin's Paperback. Let's see when this was published. This was published in 2005. I'll read a little bit of this. Boy, these names, boy, they be throwing me off. Dianu? Yeah. Witch. Okay, this must be a paranormal. Dianu, Witch Silver Ascot, knows she walks a perilous line by practicing gray magic, but it's the only way to protect herself from the evil that surrounds her. After the horrors she has witnessed, Silver thinks she is ready for anything until the most intensely arousing being she has ever encountered swiftly and sensually proves her wrong. Hawk is a, okay, I'm not even going to be able to pronounce this. Hawk is a Deanna warrior. Okay. Powerful being descended from the Fae. And for him, duty has always come before pleasure. Then, clad only in moonlight, Silver Ashcott welcomes him to her city of San Francisco and makes his blood sing with a passion beyond compare. But the terrifying reality of his mission lurks in airy shadow. Alright, that didn't catch my interest too much, so let's look on Goodreads here and see what's going on with this one. And this is also a series. This is Dark Sorceries, series, and this is book number 1, and the readers gave it a 3.72. There you go. I will be giving this one to the library. Let's see. Oh, I didn't show you her. Did I? I think I told you when this was published. Let's go back here and see here. I think I did. If I didn't, it was 2005, and here's a picture of the author. But I won't be keeping this one. This will be going to the library. Next, I have Sandra Brown, Fat Tuesday. This is a Warner publication. And let's look in here and see when this was published. 1997. Let's see if there's a picture. No, there's no picture. I'll read a little bit of this. Brooke Basile is a cop with nothing left to lose. Responsible for his partner's death, his marriage, and his career over, he focuses on his nemesis, Pinky Duval, a flamboyant attorney who helps killers evade justice. Burke's shocking revenge centers around kidnapping Ramsey, the lawyer's trophy wife. But Burke hasn't planned on the electric attraction he'll feel for this desperate woman who rose from the slums of New Orleans to marry a man she can never love. Nor could he have ever predicted the fierce duel that would explode amidst the Mardi Gras madness as the clock ticks toward midnight on Fat Tuesday, when all masks are stripped away and Burke must confront his own ugly secrets. Okay, we got some kidnapping going on, and a married woman falling in love with her kidnapper, I guess. Not for me. And this is Sandra Brown, Fat Tuesday. I don't think I'm going to keep this one, so we can look on Goodreads and see what this rating is. Alright, it has a 3.84, and it has a totally different cover here. This is Fat Tuesday, a 3.84. So I will be donating this one to the library. Next we got In Too Deep by Kery Adair. I think I had another book by Kery Adair. Let's see when this was published. I like Kery Adair. And this is published by Baudelaire Books. Contemporary romance. I think this is a romantic suspense though. I think I got both of these, Hide and Seek and Kiss and Tell. I think I got all 3 of them. This must be in a series. This was published in 2002. Let's see, we have a picture of the author. No, we don't. I'm going to keep this one. This is In Too Deep. I think this is a romantic suspense, contemporary romantic suspense, and I will be keeping this one. I think this is in a series, and like I said, I have the other 2 books. I think I enjoyed Hide and Seek. I can't remember about Kiss and Tell, so I'm going to go back and read this. I probably read this, but I can't remember it, so I'm going to go back and read it again, see whether I really want to keep it. And last but not least is Linda Howard, Mr. Perfect. I enjoyed this book. I know I'm going to keep this one. I highly recommend Mr. Perfect. I'm going to keep this, but I will read a little bit of this. What would make the perfect man? That's the deliciously racy topic that Jane Bright and her 3 girlfriends are pondering one night at their favorite after-hours hotspot. I think some of her friends are going to get killed off. I kind of remember this. Mr. Perfect. Would he be tall, dark, and handsome, caring, and warm-hearted, or will just muscular do? As their conversation heats up, they concoct a tongue-in-cheek checklist that become an overnight sensation, spreading like wildfire at work and sizzling along email lines. But what began as a joke among friends turns deadly, I thought so, deadly serious when one of the 4 women is murdered. Turning to her neighbors, an unpredictable police detective for help, Jane must unmask a killer to save her friends and herself. Knowing whom to trust and whom to love is a matter of survival, as the dream of Mr. Perfect become a chilling nightmare. I thought this was a romantic suspense, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this one. I'm going to read it again because I don't remember it too much, but I think I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to read it again to make sure that I really enjoyed this. But I think I did. I think I read Mr. Perfect. And so, as you can see, my box is totally empty now. So I'm going to put the books that I'm going to keep, I'm going to put them back in here, and the other ones I'm going to give away. And I'm going to leave out a few of these to, I might end up with Mr. Perfect on my next TBR if I can get through the books I already have for May. Yeah, people, I'm still in a reader slump. Yeah, it's going really, really, it's really rough right now. April, I don't have a wrap up for April because I did not read anything in April, and don't like I'm going to be reading anything in May too much. Hopefully I can get out of my reader slump because I still got those books from the library that I need to get through. I went ahead and rechecked it out because yeah, I'm doing the most, not doing anything. That's what's going on. So hopefully I can get through my books for this month. I'll probably have a few that I'll take over into next month, but I will be putting Mr. Perfect on there because I'm gonna go back and read this because I remember this. I think I really enjoyed it, so I'm gonna go back and add this to my TBR. I'm gonna put it on next month because yeah, I don't need to add anything to this month because this month I'm not doing anything. I got to get in a reading mood. I have to get these books read so that I can get. Sorry, I kept talking till my camera ran out. So they're telling me right now I just need to cut it off and shut it down. So that's all I have for now. Keep reading those romances and continue to enjoy your Sunday, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.